Resource officers are often the first and last line of defense in an active shooter situation. SROs need to be ready to take on any threat, and it starts with in-depth training. Right now, officers from Mississippi and Alabama have gathered for a week of special certification training to prepare them in their roles as school resource officers. WTVA's Ethan Foster is live in West Point, where police officers from across Mississippi and Alabama are training right there.
Well, right now I am live here in West Point. These school resource officers are actually training at City Hall just behind me here, and by the end of this week they'll be recertified and ready to go.
The one thing to take away is treat the kids and the staff the way you want to be treated. As a school resource officer, our fundamental duty is to protect those kids and those students, and we can be that positive role model in the schools.
Seth Sullivan is an SRO in Coleman, Alabama. He's also an instructor for the National Association of School Resource Officers.
So one of my favorite sections is the informal counselor.
Sullivan is spending the next several days here in West Point. He's leading an in-depth 40-hour course that'll teach officers how to be great SROs. Some of the topics in the course include social media, mental health, diversity, and special needs. Amory police officer Tim Green is one of Sullivan's students. Officer Green has been in law enforcement for 25 years. He joined APD as a high school resource officer in August.
It's new to me, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying getting to meet the kids and the parents and the faculty. Everybody's been warm and welcoming to me, and I hope that I can be the same for all of them.
Now, this training is happening all week long just up these stairs here at City Hall, and those officers up there, they know that it is a big deal. But back down here on the street level, the West Point Police Department and people who live here recognize the importance too.
You want trust, you want to build a relationship, you want to bridge that gap between you and those children. And you also want your parents to know that, you want the kids' parents to know that you got them. Those are your children from the time school starts to the time school ends.
How important is it to keep these school children safe?
Oh, obviously that's number one priority. And we're seeing all kinds of situations around the country, everywhere where they're not. And so if these resource officers can do a lot of good, can help, then obviously I'm for it.
Now, there are 29 school resource officers enrolled in this course this week. This is actually the first time that it's been held here in West Point, and that is good news for those resource officers because they usually have to go all the way down to the coast for this same training. Reporting live here in West Point, I'm Ethan Foster for WTVA 9 News.
Now, your WTVA